Get deported?
There's this guy named...
Like, if my wife was like a dictator, you know?
Yeah.
Or like wannabe dictator and was actually like kind of succeeding, I'm like, oh no, what the fuck? I'll stay here.
I wish. I have.
What am I gonna do? Join the people who like he's fucking over, you know? Get deported?
Look, man, I want to be that.
What do you do?
I just don't know if I have it in me.
Yeah.
I'm such a like pushover that likes justice and like rebellion, and I kind of hate it.
I think I would say.
Oh, I would not, but I would.
I'd be like, yeah, fine.
I grew up on Heroes.
My feeling would be like,
I'm hoping I get there.
I hate Heroes, actually. I think Heroes have ruined everything.
I love the concept of Heroes, but that's
I think, in fact, Heroes are the reason we're in this situation, because everybody's like, no, we should actually be good.
Well,
I
should actually be kind.
To a certain extent, I would say Iron Man has kind of ruined the image of every billionaire's evil.
Oh, Batman too.
Batman. See, I don't really, because nobody.
I can't. Do you know anyone that forget that Batman's a billionaire?
Right. Do you know anyone that actually wants to be Bruce Wayne?
I know a ton of people. Is it that people?
No, you don't.
I do. I just that what happens is that modern concept.
Hold on. Wait. Let's unpack that. Let's unpack that. You know a ton of people who want to be Bruce Wayne.
Love to be fucking Bruce Wayne. Yes, because he just kind of chills as a billionaire.
Let me ask you something. Between Iron Man, between Tony Stark and Bruce Wayne, do you know more people that would be Bruce Wayne more than Tony Stark?
No. Probably not anymore because of the fact that Iron Man is more in the modern zeitgeist. 100%. Yeah.
It's just, but Bruce Wayne has never even been like, he was always just, he doesn't even enjoy he doesn't enjoy that aspect. It's so miserable that the only time he's even remotely happy is when he's snapping people's necks.
Fucking up disabled people.
He's just like, I broke your neck, but you're not dead.
You're going to die on your way to the hospital.
Yeah, but I didn't do it. It's like when Disneyland like escorts you off the premise and then you die. You're like, you didn't die in Disneyland.
It's a fate worse than death in many cases because they're just paralyzed.
Yeah, they're in pain till they die.
Yeah.
But I think because Bruce Wayne kind of just chills. He doesn't like a miserable guy. He's like clearly like fucking sociopathically like.
If Bruce Wayne wasn't Batman, the idea of being Bruce Wayne sounds awesome. But I just think like since we know who this person is,
we know who he really is.
We're like, I don't want to be. It's pretty much everybody just wants to get the bat suit and then beat people up. Like that's the real fantasy. But I think there's more people that want to be Tony Stark than they want to be Iron Man. Actually.
Yeah, 100%, 100%. Always,
yeah.
It's always the people. People don't want to live the more mundane part of the life, obviously. Except for Tony. But Tony is different because Tony gets to like, he lives because it isn't really a divide between him and Iron Man the same way there's a divide between him and Batman. You know?
Of course, yeah.
But
it's just more of like, that Iron Man shit seems really dangerous, even though obviously the Batman shit's dangerous, but it's just like being Tony Stark, basically being RDJ, right? That's the real thing. Because Tony Stark before RDJ, no one really cared about him. Like,
you know what I mean? Yeah.
It was just like, he's just there. He's a thing. He has sometimes a bushy mustache or something.
Yeah.
Whatever.
He has like a little cameo in the Spider-Man cartoon that no one remembers.
Yeah, he's just like, hey,
So Elon did a Nazi salute on stage. I think it's pretty undebatable. I think it's really fucking hilarious that anybody's trying to argue. Like, I think you can make certain arguments because I do think he's a fucking idiot. I do think he's a socially inept fucking moron.
Sure.
I could believe. So two things can be true, right? I think that he definitely believes a lot of like Nazi adjacent shit to the point where it's arguably like whether he does the salute or not really makes no difference to me as to how much I think or what I perceive him to believe, right?
Sure.
I could believe that he's autistic enough to think that he's throwing his hat out to the audience. But to me, it doesn't matter if you shit your pants by accident, right? And you're like, I didn't shit I'm just autistic.
You still shat your pants.
You still shat your pants.
Shat your pants.
And all of the like photos of other political figures doing like that, it's never the video clips that they share. Because the video clips give it away. It's not just this. Everybody's done this. It's the hand to the heart and then the fucking extend and then the straight fingers. None of those other people in those like comparison pictures where it's like Kamala or any of these people, none of them do that.
Every single one are not doing that. And what is so silly to me and how much this doesn't matter to these retards is that libs of TikTok, Chaya Rat Bitch, whatever what her name is, she actually shared a video of AOC, quote tweeted it, And AOC doesn't do hand, heart, out extended. She's doing this, and she does a little gesture like this.
Did you get that? He did it. He did it. Clip it.
I proudly did it. That's what I'm good. Like, she's just so, and I'm like,
I'm the anti-Semite one, huh, guys? And he's out here standing on business.
Can I say something?
I at least weasel.
No. I'm still a few points below you. You've racked up way too many points over the past year or two.
I'm not saluting.
Yeah, people in the audience think you're genuinely anti-Semitic. Which I also think.
Well, yeah, I mean, there's way too many.
I'm black from New York. There's something in there.
There's something in there. Someone hasn't put the clips together, but once it is, well.
What if it's genuinely like 17 hours of me being anti-Semitic? I'd be like, what the fuck?
I would be like, I missed a lot of that.
That's less than I thought.
I would have guessed maybe 12.
12?
Anti-Semitic?
Yeah, 12. 17 is too much, but 12 for sure.
I think there's like, 8.
I think genuinely for there's at least 1 whole hour of me being anti-Semitic.
Oh yeah, that easy.
At least like for real, genuinely,
easy.
Like cut up 1 hour.
Within like 4+ years, absolutely.
But then there's like way more of me, being homophobic. So go for that.
There's that too.
Listen. So yeah, I don't know, man. To me, it's like it's undebatably a Nazi salute. Like I don't even know how you would even.
I saw people that were not even fans of Elon. Trying to, even like Jon Stewart gave him the benefit of the doubt, and I thought that was kind of. I'm seeing so many people, and Jon Stewart, I was a little bit surprised because I feel like he must be informed with some of the things his activity, Elon Musk's activity on Twitter.
Sure,
like simping for fucking white supremacist talking points, like concerning about that replacement theory, like deeply concerning, and bringing back Andrew Anglin, who runs the Daily Stormer, like neo-Nazi
it's pretty
website.
Clear.
Supporting fucking the far right fucking party in Germany, like openly. What are they? The AGL, AGI, whatever the fuck they are. Like, I'm just like, there's many things to support that. Like, it wouldn't be a stretch for him to do that. But I think the biggest thing is if none of that stuff existed, I think we would all just trump it up to, he's just a try hard. He's just edgy. Because he's that. He's obviously edgy, and he's like, because I imagine it being like this. I always tell people, try to step in the shoes of Elon Musk in a way that you're stupid, you have unlimited power and resources, and you like doing edgy shit, like you're on fucking 4chan. You have the greatest moment to do one of the most upsetting things and know that you can get away with it. How many people would do that? They would do the same fucking thing. Like, look, I'm going to do the worst thing I can think of, and fucking.
I would have said the N-word.
Right, and then,
of course,
and he'll still get away with it. And so I'm thinking, how could you not? And then for people who were sweeping from saying, he was just doing the Roman salute, not the Nazi salute. I'm like, well, first of all,
it's the same thing.
It's derived from it, obviously. They were making excuses when Elon Musk. They were making excuses for him that Elon Musk didn't make excuses for. Yeah, and I also thought it was funny that the ADL made excuses for him,
bro.
The ADL
that made me laugh so hard because I'm like, bro, I remember. History is so funny because it's just like there's this big pretend blanket over everything. It's like, they won't remember. They won't remember this thing that happened like less than 10 years ago, bro. They were all over Pepe the Frog. Like that was a genuine symbol of like unmistakable white supremacy.
Yeah,
like I remember it. Like it was a whole like thing with Hillary Clinton, and they were just like, Pepe is actually like a symbol of white supremacy. Actually,
everything you can think of, the OK hand gesture that
the OK milk
started. That milk was a thing. They jump on everything, and then miraculously, the guy that literally does the gesture, and the people that try to act like he somehow did it, like because he was saying my heart goes out to you. So people were saying somebody that I know that I'm friends with was like. Yeah, I think my heart goes out. He said it. And I'm like, my guy, even if like, watch the clip and listen. He goes,
twice.
And then turns around and does
twice.
It. But I'm like, do you know anybody that's trying to be wholesome? And they're like, like my heart goes out to you. I'm like, yeah, that tracks. I'm trying, and also, you're a fucking dolphin. You're just like, my heart goes out to you.
Yeah, a single extension of the finger would have honestly, even with that, I would have been like,
this.
Literally, Trump has done this. Trump has done and then points, and he's like, Trump has done shit like that.
Yeah,
it's normal to be like, yeah, props, yeah, it goes out to you.
It's
and then he's pointing to the people that are floating, or the guy in the nosebleed. The guy that's way up there. He's like, hey, my heart goes out to you specifically. Like, come Come on, guys.
Like
it's such a clear like piss on my head and tell me it's raining type thing. Where it's just like, dude, come on, just admit it. It's fun. Like if you want to admit, if you want. Like, I don't understand why so many people, like, they'll espouse all of these things, and then just, like, when they're called what the thing is, they'll be like, no, don't call me that. And it's like, are you not? I don't get it.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Like, it's crazy.
I just, like, why can't people you agree with suck? Like, why can't they just be like, oh, yeah, you know what? I agree with that guy's talking, but fuck him. I want nothing to do with him. Like, why can't that be a thing, too? Like, say, you know, the people that, like, simp for Elon or Trump or anything. That are like, you know what, I agree with a lot of the policy and stuff, but this guy's a terrible fucking person. I wish this person didn't represent my values.
That's how I would feel. It's like, why is this fucking autistic moron?
That's our
destiny,
our
fucking,
our political standing.
Yeah, like,
we're like, oh yeah, these politicians fucking suck, but unfortunately, they're better at maintaining people's rights than these guys.
Yeah, barely, apparently.
Yeah, barely. Bare. Could you even say bare minimum? Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that. I was thinking about BreadTube and like the biggest streamers. They are the representation of the left is hilarious.
It is
horrible.
funny.
I was thinking about it. I was like, it's fucked up when Hassan is the best representation of the larger streamers. When you think about the like Vosh and Destiny and all that shit, and I'm like, oh my god, the bar is the bar is.
Well, I mean.
Oh, one thing we didn't mention about that Nazi shit real quick.
Sure.
Is the amount of people that, like, I need to watch some autistic content right now because the amount of people that were scapegoating autism, like autism is responsible for him doing that thing. And I was like, what do autistic people feel like? They're like, wait a minute. You're saying that I am capable. I'm so retarded and autistic or something.
I guess autistic people really suck.
Like they're so shitty that they
has autism.
They don't even know what a fucking Seagull is. Apparently,
these people don't know anyone that is actually
really
autistic.
well.
They would know
Stop.
intrinsically.
I'm not saying they're not. I'm saying they would be obsessive about it.
The thing about this is that like you can be autistic, right? But it doesn't mean you're a fucking idiot. That's the thing. I think these people don't understand what autism is.
That's what's so fucked up about the situation.
They don't understand what that shit is even remotely.
Like it's like the Good Doctor, essentially. How he's like a fucking racist or something.
Yeah.
Like oh, he's so autistic that he can't tell that all Arabs are terrorists, essentially, or something. I'm like, that's not autism. That's just fucking racism.
He'd be like, oh, that's interesting, and he'd go and he'd fucking write a Sonic OC video. It wouldn't be like, oh, I'm gonna be racist right now.
It's fucking wild. Like I've met many of us. I'm sure have met many autistic people at this point.
All of them racist.
You got me there. You cut me off, and that's exactly what I was gonna say.
I know somebody whose brother was an autistic Nazi furry.